Hello everybody, hello my students of grade 6. Today we will start unit 1, art project, and we'll take lessons 1 and 2. Let's start. Here we have the first page of our lesson today, lesson 1, and we will listen and read to answer this question. What is the theme of the mural? Later we will discuss the main ideas of this part and the key vocabulary. After that, we'll answer some related exercises. To move on. Now, listen and read to answer this question. What is the theme of the mural? The word theme means the subject, the topic they are talking about. And the word mural means a large painting on a wall. So focus on this listening to know the answer of the question.
Listen and read. What is the theme for the mural?
Hi everybody! Today we're going to talk about our next project.
What are we going to do?
The club walls look terrible, so I'd like you all to paint them.
What will we paint?
Well, I want each group to paint a mural on one of the walls. The theme is around the world, but you can decide what to do.
Let's paint animals from different countries. Oh no, animals are impossible to draw. What about portraits of famous people from around the world? That's really difficult too. How about flags or maps? They're easy. I think we want something more exciting.
Time to go home. We'll talk about your ideas at the next club meeting.
But we don't know what to do. Let's meet at the library tomorrow and decide.
Okay, now the listening is done. We'll move on to know the answer of the question given. What is the theme of the mural? Yes, it is mentioned in the text. The theme is around the world. Let's move on. We have some main points or main ideas of this text. Let's have a look at them. The first one, the DSD team will paint murals on the walls. Why? Because they look terrible. Second one, Libby suggested painting animals from around the world, but Kate said they were impossible to draw. So Kate found it difficult to draw animals. To that, Ed suggested drawing portraits of famous people, but Tom said they were difficult too. Kate suggested drawing flags and maps, but Libby said they wanted something more exciting. They will meet the day after at the library to discuss their ideas. So here we have the main points discussed in the text. Key vocabulary. We have here the word mural, and it is a very big picture painted on a wall. Theme, as we mentioned, the topic or the main idea of something. And here in this lesson, it is the theme of the mural, the painting. Decide means to choose to do something. Let's move on. Now let's answer the following exercise. Read the text again and write true or false. The first one is already given. The children are going to paint the walls. True. The second one, the theme is around the world. Yes. It is true. And number 3, Kate is good at drawing animals. No, it is false. He said it is difficult. After that, number 4, it wants to draw people. True. Number 5, Libby likes Kate's idea. False. She found it difficult to make. After that, number 6, the children are going to meet the next day. Of course, true, as we mentioned at the end of the lesson. Let's move on. This is lesson 2, and here we have key vocabulary. After that, a related exercise, and later we'll talk about some prefixes.
Listening 5. Listen and repeat.
Art gallery. Painting. Mural. Background. Foreground. Portrait. Landscape. Sculpture.
Yes, here we have the key vocabulary, and take care the difference between background and foreground. Foreground means things that are near to you in a picture, but the background are far away at the back of a picture. Let's move on. Complete the following sentences related to the key vocabulary discussed. Here we have the definitions of all the words that were mentioned. Write the words. The first one is already given. Painting, it is a noun, and it is a picture that someone has painted. Number 2, a noun, a building where you can go to look at paintings and other art. Yes, it is the art gallery. 3, a noun, a picture of a person. Of course, yes, it is a portrait. 4, noun, a picture of the countryside, villages means, and it is the landscape. 5, noun, the part of a picture that looks like it is what? Near you, so it is foreground, as we said. Number 6, the part of a picture, the opposite, that looks like it is far from you, so it is the background. Number 7, noun, an animal, a shape, or a person made from stone, wood, etc. Of course, it is a sculpture. Number 8, a very big picture painted on a wall. That was at the start of the lesson. It is a mural. Here we have all the vocabulary defined. Let's move on to the part of the prefixes. And before we listen, you have to know, what does it mean, a prefix? A prefix is not a word. It is a part of a word that we add at the beginning to change the meaning and the type of a word. Sometimes we use it to give the opposite meaning of a word, or to change a noun into a verb or whatever. Let's listen and repeat.
Listening 6. Listen and repeat.
Popular. Unpopular. Friendly. Unfriendly. Tidy. Untidy. Patient. Impatient. Possible. Impossible. Polite. Impolite.
Okay, so before we move on, we have un, or the un, im, and we have some other prefixes, but we focus only on these two. Un and M are used to give the opposite meaning of the adjective. So popular means loved and liked by most of the people, but unpopular is the opposite. Friendly is someone who is good and kind to others, but unfriendly is the opposite, and so on. So let's move on to the exercise related. Let's practice using the prefixes UN and IM. Read and circle. The first one is already given. Tom is very, he never speaks to anyone. So he is unfriendly. If he is friendly, he will speak to everyone. So unfriendly. Second one, my sister is very, everyone likes her. So popular because she's liked by everyone. Next one, John is a very polite or impolite boy. So let's see what he does. He always says please and thank you. So saying please and thank you makes him what? Yes, of course, a polite person. Your room is so what? There are books and clothes all over the floor. So it is not tidy, and it means here untidy. My little brother is very patient or impatient. Patient means someone who waits, and impatient someone who can't wait. He's in a hurry all the time. He always waits calmly. So he waits, so he is very patient. This math question is possible or impossible? I don't know the answer, so this question is impossible. Can't answer it. So here we come to the end of this lesson, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.